When we think of lions, the image of a majestic king with a thunderous roar and overwhelming strength immediately comes to mind. However, few people know that there are actually two distinct subspecies of lions coexisting in the world: the African lion and the Asiatic lion. One is the ruler of the vast savanna, where herds of antelope, zebras, and buffalo create a rich ecosystem. The other is a solitary warrior of the Gir forest, where dense foliage and rugged terrain forge an unparalleled survival instinct. These two subspecies have evolved along different paths for hundreds of thousands of years. But if we were to compare them, which one is truly the stronger predator? To answer this question, we first need to understand the key differences between these two lions. African lions once roamed across an extensive range from the Middle East to parts of the Indian subcontinent. However, over time, their habitat has gradually shrunk, and today they primarily exist in sub-Saharan Africa. The vast grasslands of the Serengeti in Tanzania, the Masai Mara in Kenya, and Kruger National Park in South Africa have become the last strongholds of these lions. With the advantage of open space, African lions have developed a pack-hunting strategy, utilizing their keen eyesight to spot prey from a distance and executing well-coordinated attacks. However, due to habitat loss caused by agricultural expansion, urbanization, and illegal poaching, the population of African lions has dramatically declined. Currently, only about 20,000 to 25,000 individuals remain. On the other hand, Asiatic lions are resilient survivors in an entirely different environment. They once dominated a vast region stretching from Europe and the Middle East to India. But today, fewer than 650 individuals remain, confined to a single location, the Gir Forest National Park in Gujarat, India. Gir Forest is nothing like the expansive African savanna. It is a semi-arid ecosystem consisting of dry deciduous forests, thorny shrubs, and scattered grasslands. Hunting is far more challenging here, forcing Asiatic lions to adapt by hunting alone or in small groups. Additionally, the dense forest has influenced their behavior and social structure, making them significantly different from their African relatives. Thanks to strong conservation efforts by the Indian government, the Asiatic lion population has shown remarkable recovery. However, the fact that their entire population is concentrated in one small region poses a significant risk. A single outbreak of disease or natural disaster could push them to the brink of extinction. Despite both being giants of the cat family, African and Asiatic lions exhibit distinct differences in their physical appearance, from overall size and fur color to unique identifying traits. African lions, known for their powerful and imposing stature, are larger than their Asiatic counterparts. A fully grown male African lion can reach up to 10.8 feet, approximately 3.3 meters, in length, including the tail, stand around 4 feet, roughly 1.2 meters, tall at the shoulder, and weigh between 420 and 480 kilograms, 550 pounds, equivalent to 190 to 250 kilograms. Female lions are smaller, typically weighing between 265 and 400 pounds, which is 120 to 180 kilograms. One of the most striking features of African lions is their thick, bushy mane. The mane can range in color from light blonde to dark black, and the thicker and darker it is, the healthier and stronger the lion is considered to be. Additionally, the mane provides protection for the neck and shoulders during fights with rivals. In contrast, Asiatic lions are slightly smaller. A fully grown male measures between 5.6 and 8.2 feet, approximately 1.7 to 2.5 meters in length, and weighs around 350 to 400 kilograms, 420 pounds, roughly 160 to 190 kilograms, while females typically weigh between 220 and 265 pounds, which is what it thou. Chanamori Aldubonino Tony 100 pounds or 20 kilograms. However, the most distinctive feature that sets Asiatic lions apart is a prominent fold of skin along their belly, a trait not found in African lions. Furthermore, the mane of an Asiatic lion is shorter and sparser, exposing the ears and shoulders. This adaptation is crucial for coping with the hot climate of Gir forest, allowing them to regulate body temperature more efficiently than African lions. Their fur is also slightly thicker, particularly around the tail and elbows, providing extra protection when navigating through dense vegetation. With such clear differences in physical characteristics, it is evident that African lions have the advantage in terms of size and raw power. However, Asiatic lions possess unique adaptations that make them better suited for life in forested environments. But does sheer body size truly determine the outcome of a face-off between these two kings? Or are there other factors that matter even more? Although both belong to the lion species, African and Asiatic lions exhibit distinct differences in social behavior, reflecting their adaptation to unique environments. African lions are dominant pack leaders, living in large prides that can consist of 15 to 30 individuals, including multiple females, cubs, and one or more males responsible for protecting the group. Large prides offer the advantage of cooperative hunting, allowing them to take down massive prey such as wildebeest, buffalo, or even young elephants. In contrast, Asiatic lions lead a more solitary life. Their prides are much smaller, usually consisting of only 2 lionesses and their cubs. Male Asiatic lions tend to live alone, only interacting with the pride during mating season or when defending their territory. This difference stems directly from their habitats. While the African savanna provides vast open spaces and abundant prey, allowing lions to form large social groups, the Gir forest in India is much smaller and offers fewer resources. This has forced Asiatic lions to adapt to a more independent lifestyle, relying heavily on individual hunting skills. Not only do they differ in social structure, but their territorial behavior also varies significantly. African lions control vast areas that can span up to 100 square miles, approximately 260 square kilometers, and use powerful roars to assert dominance. Meanwhile, Asiatic lions defend much smaller territories, usually ranging from 19 to 39 square miles, equivalent to 50 to 100 square kilometers. And their roars do not travel as far, an adaptation suited to the dense forest where sound does not carry as easily. Beyond social structure, their hunting strategies also differ significantly. African lions are master hunters, using coordinated group tactics to take down large prey. With well-timed teamwork, they can ambush antelope, buffalo, and even giraffes. This pack hunting strategy boosts their success rate to 30%, which is far higher than the 17% success rate of solo hunts. However, African lions are also notorious scavengers, frequently stealing food from hyenas, leopards, and African wild dogs. Asiatic lions, on the other hand, have adapted to the forest environment, where visibility is limited. This forces them to rely more on ambush tactics, stalking prey under the cover of darkness and striking only when the perfect opportunity arises. Their diet includes species like spotted deer, nilgai, blue bull antelope, wild boar, and even livestock when natural prey is scarce. But if these two lions were to face off in a fight to the death, who would emerge victorious? African lions clearly have the advantage in size and muscle power, with an average weight of 420 to 550 pounds, approximately 190 to 250 kilograms. They are not only strong, but also battle-hardened from frequent fights within the pride. These internal conflicts sharpen their fighting instincts, making them formidable warriors of the savanna. In contrast, Asiatic lions, though smaller, are faster, more agile, and more strategic hunters. In the dense forests where they reside, they have learned to use the shadows and terrain to launch surprise attacks. However, in a fair fight, an African lion would almost certainly have the upper hand. Its larger size, superior muscle strength, and extensive combat experience would allow it to dominate the battle within just a few strikes. While an Asiatic lion might rely on agility and evasive maneuvers to prolong the fight, if the battle came down to a direct confrontation, the African lion would likely be the victor. Despite their differences in habitat, behavior, and survival strategies, both species remain powerful symbols of the wild. But when it comes to choosing the true ruler, the African lion, with its overwhelming strength and size, still holds the crown. So, what do you think? If you had the chance to witness such a battle, who would you bet on? Leave your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for more fascinating content.